Recently, I posted a video in regards to a very easy to use strategy for Forex beginners, and you guys loved it. That's the most important thing. But more importantly, there's a few things that we can do differently for any single strategy in Forex, and I want you to actually become experts on it. So in this specific video, I'm going to teach you an easy retracement strategy for binary options for swing traders mostly, and so that you can start playing today and start making profits from Forex trading. Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube, and welcome to a brand new video for the channel. In today's video, like I said, I'm going to show you a retracement strategy for Forex trading, and it's so easy that anybody can start using this strategy starting off today, and it happens so often that it will be super easy for you to fully understand it. So if you want to learn it, make sure you stay up until the end of this video. If you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, Forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, then this channel is for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Okay everyone, so the first thing that we need to do is actually to identify different support and resistance levels, okay? In order for us to do that, we will actually, I'm using a daily chart right now because like I said, this is a swing trading strategy. So what I'm going to do is that I'm actually look for a support and resistance level that's actually being respected, such as this one, for instance, this one right here looks like a resistance level that has been respected before. Maybe this one at this area. And I would say this one right here is also a good resistance line. Why is it that we identify that? Because those are the ones that we're going to be focusing on when we actually start our trades. So what is it that we do? We first of all wait and see which one is actually being respected. Right now, this one was respected a couple of times, but this one, then it was broken. Now, what's the reason of that? It's actually this moving average on the period of 50. As you can see, this one right here, this was the moving average with the period of 50. It's basically doing a turn. So it seems like it's going to continue climbing. If that happens, it basically means that it's going to become an uptrend. And that's the reason why. So in this specific strategy, we're looking for retracements, not support and resistance level per se on retraction, but we're looking at a retrace. What is it, a retracement? It means that the price is actually going in this direction, and then it bounces back, and then it touches again the resistance level, and then it starts jumping back up. That's exactly what we're looking for in this specific strategy. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if this is actually respected again. Now we see that it got broken. Probably there were some news or something like that going on, but now it actually came back down. Now, since this happened right here, now we're sure that we're looking, this seems like it to be a kind of a stable market. So we're gonna speed it up a little bit more. There was some craziness going on during these specific days. Now it's becoming kind of a downtrend. We don't enter any of that there because the candles are too close to the actual moving average. So we don't want to mess with that stability. We're actually looking for a stable downtrend or uptrend. So we're looking for a jump, but these ones are support and resistance levels that are actually respected. Now that this one was actually broken and the moving average, as you can see, is again jumping back up, what we can actually expect is that the price will touch this area and then it will continue jumping. And that's actually what we're aiming for. So if that happens, we're gonna enter for a buy position. Always we're gonna look at the ATR and give it at least 2 candles as a stop loss. So right now we see like the ATR is 90, so 180 would be a good stop loss area. Okay, it could be less, but we're gonna leave it at just like that, and we're gonna go with 1.5 risk reward. It could be more. We can use trailing stop if we want to, in order to move this around. So right now, as you can see, it activated the trade. We're gonna see if we can actually get that one as a win. It started dropping a little bit, now it's bouncing around and so on. One thing that it's important is that the moving average is going up. So that basically tells me there is an uptrend. And as you can see right now, boom, it hit the take profit, okay? Now, like I said, you can use trailing stop to keep on getting all the way over here. Why? Because you know that there is, obviously, I found this resistance level a lot higher actually, but I know that the price eventually will get there, so I can just play around with the trailing stop, keep on moving my take profit. I can move my stop loss all the way over here now, since I know that this seems like a good support line. Now it draw another support line in here, so we're now gonna enter. If we close the position, then we can enter again into this position. But as you can see, it's really not that necessary with one trade. Now, here's one thing. It might have hit the stop loss in this area, which was what? Let me see, a 2.68 risk reward, which is fine, right? It's really not that bad. It hit it before, 2.68 is good. Why? Because with the trailing stop, we were actually playing around with it. Now, here's one important thing that I want you to notice. Here, there is a new support line. Let me just go ahead and move this around. Here's a new support line level in this area. Here, boom, right? Now, even though it was broken a little bit, here's one important thing that you gotta understand. The direction of the actual 50 moving average seems like it's going to continue going up. So what you need to do in this specific occasion is actually wait again for this to be broken and this to be like it did right here. It touched back and it started jumping, but right now we need this to happen again. It will jump a little bit, respect it a couple of times, and then boom, it's going to jump. It might drop a little bit more, but it will continue jumping eventually. So we're gonna play, hit the play button. Right now it crossed, you see? Okay, it respected it. Okay, now it dropped a little too much, but here would be our entry point in this area, right? This is a limit order pretty much. Again, we're gonna focus on the the ATR, which is, let me see, 84, which means that 170 will be enough. 169, and this will be the take profit because I know that's the next resistance level that is available for me, right? So it's a 2.07 risk reward. Let's see if we can actually get that one done. It's kind of jumping. The moving average is becoming a little bit stable, but then boom, it hit the take profit. You see, it hit the take profit right here. Now I have these levels, but you don't really need to have them. You can just keep on drawing them around all the time. As a matter of fact, I do have right here one entry that probably I had before, which should have been around this area, right? Let me just move this around. This one was a win, and this one right here is a good entry point. Now, this is the next level that it's supposed to be reached. You see, I already found the support and resistance levels and so on. Let's see if it gets touched or not. It was almost there. All right, so as you can see, right now it's actually closed because it got to today, okay? The replay got into all the way up until today. Well, you could have closed this trade right here, or it might continue climbing all the way to this level. So if we take a look at the 3 trades that we were able to place, is one right here. It was a complete win, and this is another one, okay? Now, obviously, these are swing trades. Is that possible in day trading? We're about to find out. We can change it to 1 hour candles, and we can use similar levels, but I would say that no. I think that we should just go ahead and find some new ones right here. For instance, I'm gonna be using a really wide view in order for me to actually choose the best support and resistance levels. Okay, so this could be a good example. Right here, I have some support and resistance levels actually drawn in this area. So we're gonna see what happens with the actual movements. As you can see, this support level was actually broken, and the moving average is going down. So that means that it's basically becoming a downtrend, right? My entry point will be a limit order once this one actually got touched. Okay, we're gonna take a look again at the ATR, which is right here, 19. So that means that 40, it would be a good stop loss level. And then we can go at least here, 1.34 is the actual risk reward. And we're gonna see how this one actually moves. It looks like a very easy sell trade, but we're gonna see what happens. Now, this resistance level, again, it's being respected. As you can see, boom, it hit the take profit already. So that's actually awesome. Now, it broke a new one, and this is exactly what we need to be looking at. You can either use trailing stop, or you can just be placing more and more trades. For instance, this one right here is another short position that you can place once it touches back up. Now, you also choose your stop loss, which should be according to the ATR. And this one right here, I would go at least 1.5 and use some trailing stop with it and move my stop loss eventually. But let's see how this one actually goes. It's dropping really hard. So it's supposed to touch right here, or if you enter at this level, but it's supposed to touch above. It didn't, but you could have entered around that area, right? You know what I mean? If you did enter around this area, it was a really easy trade. It hit the take profit, right? Now we're gonna look for the lowest. Let me just go ahead and move this around and see what happens with this one, because it will change on trending and it will become an uptrend, and the same support and resistance levels will now become our entry points. Okay, that's the beauty of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one right here. Take a look. This, once it got broken, then you enter for a long position, right? This one was the one that broke the resistance, and now you can enter for a long position here. You take a look at the ATR is 16, so 32 is good, and this is a 2.38 risk reward trade. Why is it that you enter here? Because it broke that resistance, and the same thing is going to happen. The same thing is going to happen on the next one. So basically, once it broke it, you just wait for a small retracement. It broke it right here, so you wait for the retracement, and then it's going to continue jumping, right? Right now it's dropping too hard. It was in profit for a lot of time, so you could have manually closed it, or you just can wait for it to either hit the take profit or stop loss. But one thing you got to notice is that the support line where you entered, it's being respected, right? This is not 100%. There are going to be moments or times when the resistance or the support line is going to be broken, but it's more likely to be respected. As you can see, it's respecting now this new support level, and it's getting really close to hit the take profit. Again, you could have closed it manually here at any time around this area, and you would have been in profit, but it's really up to you. If you just want to leave the trade on and, you know, do something else, you could have done that as well. We're just going to finish with this one right here. I would have personally closed it manually before, because the 50 moving average doesn't seem to be like 100% sure what it's going to do. So I would have closed it around this area, but it was just me, right? And it might hit the take profit, and now boom, it just did, as you can see. How is it that we knew it? Very simple, right? We found support and resistance levels, and we waited for a small retracement and then continue into that direction. So it works for sell positions, it works for buy positions, and it works for 1 hour candles as well. So it can work for day trading or swing trader and anything you guys want to. This is the strategy that I constantly use for swing trading, and this is the one that I usually use to give predictions during the weekends. If you're a part of the memberships area, by the way, there's a join button below. If you're part of those memberships area, I give you guys predictions every single Sunday as to what trades to take during the week. And this is the most common strategy that I use. Hey, so I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you learned something new and you enjoyed it, please hit the like button in order to support this YouTube channel. And more importantly, if you have any questions or you have comments to share, you can use the comment section below, and I'll be glad to check them out for you. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you are subscribed for more videos just like this one, and I'll see you on the next one.